I could be biased, but I think you'd be crazy to spend all that effort writing a book and not checking it. Because that's where an editor starts. What do you think, Paul?
Well, I think that's true. I mean, the difference between an edited book and an unedited book is often quite stark. For example, the tone of voice might change between this chapter to the end chapter that you may have written 3 weeks later, or things like that. An unedited book can look a bit disjointed, or when you read through it, it's a bit disjointed. And what an editor can do is really sort of pull all of that together, I think, and sort of make it make sense for the reader, because one of the big things that an editor does is really act as the reader's voice in this. I want this information and I want it in this format, and here's how I want to grab that material out of the book. So an edited book looks easy for the reader, and that's half the battle, I think.
I think an unedited book just doesn't look finished. You might have repeated an idea 5 different times and said it in different ways, and sometimes you just need someone to come along and cut it back for you. So you've said that, you don't need to say it 5 different ways, 5 different times.
Keep it simple, really.
Absolutely, absolutely. And sometimes you can't see the duplications in your own copy. You're too close to it. And especially when you've written your book and you've been through the blood, sweat and tears of writing the copy, you want something that comes out at the end that you really want to be proud of.
Well, it's something that you're going to put out into the marketplace, perhaps in front of a client, or at a conference or whatever it is, and you want something that you're fundamentally proud to deliver, and that when people read it, they get the information that they need to get.
If it's an unedited book, people will know, and you could be potentially professionally embarrassed.